World War III is on the horizon. The promise of peace and understanding are slowly giving way to an era of carnage and ruin. So, what better way to prepare than to reflect back on a time where I played some Minecraft? I'm not talking about a normal, vanilla experience. No, I'm referring to simulated warfare, in which you can commit acts with such finality that you not only win your battles, you choke out the entire server you play on. But before we get into that, let me introduce myself. Hey, I'm Soap, and today I'm going to be talking about a legendary Golden Age mod pack, Voltz. The pack has so many aspects that make killing your friends in cold blood just pretty satisfying overall. And for its time, it gained a lot of traction. But it wasn't just because it did numbers on YouTube over a decade ago. It was thanks to its trailblazing content, its internal synergy, and its Unfortunately, it's now 2025, and there's basically zero servers I've seen with a dedicated player base anymore. So I think this video would be a good way to refresh the thirst for blood within man. I mean, we gotta prepare somehow. The clankers are getting uppity. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. Voltz was released on Minecraft version 1.5.2 more than a decade ago. Now, to really hammer in how long ago that was, 1.5.2 was released around 2 months after 1.5, otherwise known as the Redstone update. Yeah, this pack is ancient, but amazingly enough, many of its functions still hold up today. Like, take its API for example. All of the machines added functioned off of a single standard of power called universal electricity. In fact, most mods present in the pack function on that exact same API, meaning all the machines in the pack drank the same juice. It wasn't like the RF power of old or the modern stress units of Create, which is a fantastic mod by the way. The energy was literally universal. Now the pack had many other things going for it, like its awesome models. Oh, just look at those euphemisms. And look at this! Actual force fields! I haven't seen anything like it since.
Wow, that actually looks interesting. But I bet the pack is discontinued and there's no real way to play it anymore. Sigh. I guess I'll check out a different video.
Whoa, hold on there, future war criminal. There are definitely still ways to play. It was initially released on the Technic Launcher, which is the platform where you could access other legendary packs like Voltz, and you still can. Just go to technicpack.net and download the launcher. That's technicpack.net, simple as that. Now, I've gone on for a while about how cool everything is, but let me tell you what it's actually about. While it's accurate to call Voltz a tech mod pack, it's assuredly a completely different experience when compared to others like Tekkit. It's much more PvP oriented, and I'd argue that the more people you play with, the more fun the pack itself is. I mean, at its core, it's a war mod pack. But what is it that makes the pack so fun? Well, there's no shortage of explosives. There's missiles, there's blocks, heck, there's even some that make black holes. You can also make space-age upgradable power armor that would turn you into a space marine, or one of those Spartan dudes from the Halos. And you can get these crazy gadgets that'll help you make weapons or protect you from them, like anti-ballistic air missiles, force fields, and you can make a particle accelerator and a nuclear reactor. And here's the best part. There are Paxels. Now everything is so great, it's almost too good to be true. How did people even find out about this pack in the first place? Remember how I said it did numbers on YouTube back in the day? Well, that was thanks to longtime giants of the Minecraft community, the YogsCast. They created a 25 video long series in which they split into a couple of factions and just started fucking around. They made reactors, decked out a bunker, and just presented the pack in a fun and entertaining way to millions of people. They also ended the series off with a huge bang. You remember how I said that there are some explosives that set off black holes? Well, Shin and Sips, a separate faction from Duncan, Simon, and Lewis, were out one day testing bombs, and one was a little too powerful for them. They let off this huge black hole, everyone kept getting sucked in, they were like getting spawn killed, they kept dying over and over for like 30 minutes. It was amazing. But funnily enough, Lewis later goes on to say that Duncan was so pissed about the whole ordeal that they almost didn't upload the video to YouTube.
Man, which almost didn't come out because Duncan was so salty about that.
Now, thankfully, it was uploaded, and the whole of their audience who was curious about the pack discovered the peak of what it could offer: destruction. And I was sold. I remember playing on the official server whenever the pack was still popular on the Technic Launcher, and it was a constant battle of finding the will to start over again. I sucked at the... Dude, I was like 10 years old. It was awful. If you ever played a faction server before the combat update, it was sort of like that, except much more flashy. I mean, obviously, how couldn't it be? There's bombs everywhere. You'd scramble to find a group or start your own. You try to avoid betrayal while being in an environment that actively encouraged backstabbing and retain what you amassed for as long as possible. It was an unforgiving experience that only served to enrich that feeling of fulfillment, of ultimate satisfaction every time you completed even a minor goal, like not getting blown the fuck up. Now, Minecraft is originally a game advertised for creation and imagination, yeah, but its versatility is so boundless that it is just as fun when presented as a war simulator. You can do anything in the game, anything you want. I love Minecraft. I love it. Much like the other gaggle of friends I made on the Primordial Pack, I talk about that in my Thaumcraft video. Go watch it. I played with a guy named YogsCast Poseidon and another named Sheep. I'm pretty sure YogsCast's YouTube is still up, but I'm not able to find it, and I haven't spoken to him since Skype was a thing. So again, if you guys see this, reach out, man, and tell me all about the adventures life has put you through. Anyways, everyone, please check out the mod pack. I've seen a few projects attempting to revive Voltz over the years, but I didn't see it cover much ground. Get a couple of friends, start a server, blow it up, start again, have fun, because that's what Minecraft is all about. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments. If you really enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and consider joining the Discord so you can listen to my sweet, sweet, sensual voice. Peace.